Hey, um, anyone from the state of Maine, we need to rally together, especially if you're an addict or know someone who is that uses methadone or Suboxone. Um, all the Mainecare cuts that have happened. Um, I've been sober for 4 years. Four. Um, I would have never believed it if you had told me that 4 years ago that I'd be sober today. Um, what really woke me up is my best friend died of an overdose, and I said, that's gonna be me. I'm either gonna end up dead or in prison for life. So I called Discovery House, and even though my friend died of methadone, it wasn't he wasn't on the clinic. It was bought. But anyway, um, the clinic really does help you, and if you take it seriously and take only things that you're prescribed, that's what I did for 4 years, and I was tapering down. Um, the highest dose I was on was 280, which is a lot. Um, and then I tapered down to 214, and I was getting ready to go out, and the state had said my Mainecare was all set, that I wasn't going to lose it January 1st. So I wasn't worried. I was tapering slowly, like you should. You can't come off methadone like that, like jump right off. Um, so I guess paperwork was messed up with the state, and so I couldn't afford to pay the $95 a week to dose. Um, so I had to sign a medically supervised withdrawal form, um, called MSW. For one, they've never called me to see how I've been, so I'm not very supervised. Had to taper down, and they gave me a 10-day taper from 214. Um, I, the last day I dosed, I took 40 something milligrams, like 42 or something like that. That was on a Saturday. And then Sunday, because my car was still in the shop, um, I didn't have a ride. Buses don't run Sunday. I couldn't afford a taxi, and I couldn't find anyone to give me a ride. So I said, oh well, I'll go dose Monday. So Monday I get there, and they said, no, you've been discharged. So that was pretty bad, jumping off at 40. I know people have gone to jail and jumped off at a high dose too, but um, it's just been really hard. I'm going through all this stuff when I shouldn't have to. My skin, I feel like I gotta run out of my skin, and with um, the other withdrawal symptoms, nausea, diarrhea, cramps, everything. Um, and my head has like a sharp pain that shoots from here up to here ever since I stopped methadone, and it goes like 5 times a day, and I don't know what that is, but I need to get it checked out. But guess what? I don't have Mainecare anymore, so I doubt I could afford a CAT scan. They're pretty expensive. Um, but this is my plea to everyone in Maine who either is an addict or knows an addict, or even if you just lost your Mainecare. Everyone needs Mainecare, and um, I know this health care thing, Obamacare, is a joke. I went in and did the thing, and the cheapest one for me was $149 a month, and it only covered 40% of everything. So I would still have to pay 60% of my doctors, 60% of my prescriptions, plus the insurance, and I have no money. I make $0 a month. I've been told by my lawyer, the state, and everyone not to work until after my disability hearing, because I have PTSD, bipolar, anxiety, depression, social phobia, whole list of crap. And like, there's days where I probably could work, but you can't get a job and say, okay, well, I'm not coming in today because I'm not coming in for the next 2 weeks because I have to lay in bed. That's my life. And everyone in Maine needs to go, either please just write letters, call the Augusta State House Station, Governor LePage. I'm not sure of the address, but you can Google it, the Maine capital. Just write to him, even if the video doesn't pertain to you, just write to him and tell him that people need coverage. Do I have that right here? No, I don't have it, but I do. It's not right beside me though. My yeah, that wasn't it. But anyway, I got denied for Mainecare because, for one, you can't get Mainecare unless you're 65 or older. Receiving disability benefits, which I'm waiting on up to a year for a trial, a hearing. If you have AIDS, you'll get it. So, or a baby, or cervical cancer. I have none of those. So, I have no insurance. I need medications. I need, like, a CAT scan. I need to be treated medically. And I just don't know what to do. So I'm making this video. Please watch it. Write to the governor. Tell him I've been, like, my story, I've been sober 4 years. The methadone clinic saved my life. People only see the bad people that go there. That's what you see. You see the people who abuse the system. Same as food stamps, same as TANF, everything else. That's all you ever hear about, is the people who abuse it. You don't hear about the people who it helps. Like, for me, it saved my life, and I will promote methadone to anyone. If you're an opiate addict, or heroin, or, I was doing a lot of opiates, I had done heroin, I was shooting up, and I was 150 pounds as a skeleton. I wish I was 150 pounds now, but I was unhealthy. It saved my life. I strongly recommend it to anyone who's struggling out there right now, because it keeps you stable, you're not sick, and as long as you don't do any other drugs, it doesn't get you high. So, just appeal to the state. We need to, as a state, come together and say, hey, listen, this is what we need, and we're gonna get it. And we need a new governor, because Governor LePage has royally screwed this state up. So I really hope everyone goes out, votes, my opinion, Mike Mishew's a pretty good guy. Um, I'm not really sure where he stands on the issues, but I know he's had a lot of ridicule for coming out this year, so that might hurt his campaign, but it doesn't matter who he loves, it matters what he does for our state. So anyone can, if anyone's watching this, just read up on the issues and call, write letters. You know, we need insurance. Every country except for the United States has nationwide free healthcare, like Canada, where everyone could just get everything they want. So we're like the only country that doesn't have that, pretty much. And so we do need insurance, and Mainecare does help, and we should be able to get it, especially if you have no income like me. Thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate the time. Go vote in November for someone other than LePage. Thank you. Have a good night.